Hi everyone, Skillshot 99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live, Crossfire, VOX, SLY. We got the No Rage Zone tonight. It is going to be different. It is going to be fun. And you know what? It's been a little while since we did a Faction War match. And if you guys are just tuning in, I know we get people come in from Walking Dead Road to Survival. Kills, do a comic read, do this, do that. This is our signature game. So not only do we have a great Friday night event lined up for you guys, and in fact, we've got the Gavel's Gauntlet Part 2 on Friday. Segue. We've got Faction Wars is awesome. Faction Wars continue to change. I will tell you, Busy and I are working on something. We've got some song inspiration that is going to make its way to the next Faction War. We keep outdoing ourselves each and every time. So, we've got a map coming. We've got a great match for you guys tonight. A lot of extras. We're going to go through some stuff here in a minute. Saturday, we've got Battle Royale 13. Even if you don't know or haven't been in a lot, get into Battle Royale. Just get out, play, because sometimes those career kills just kind of fall in your lap. You're like, play. It's like, oh, 3 people are low. Let me finish them all out. So looking forward to that. I want to give a super, super special shout out. How about we got Bones, good luck, VOX, good luck, SLY. It's probably like, wink, wink, a little better luck to SLY, please. And Valar, hello, 99 Kills, great mods, channel members, PDL sponsors, trivia. Thank you for everything you guys do. And first of all, I hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween. Very relaxing. Spent some time with family, a lot of stuff for trick-or-treaters. And I made an announcement earlier today. You guys are going to be a part of a full-scale Burn Arcade. So all of you guys that play and participate, you're the VIPs. You get extras. You get extras on the portal. You get custom avatars, all of those. We're going to do a lot of marketing to all of our 999 Gaming fans. So they're going to be playing online, have the ability to buy tokens, third-party vendors. You guys, you're kind of the pioneers of Playdead Live. So as we start to grow, you guys get the information first. I'm setting up a small little think tank group. They're going to help me, give me some advice on games that we can roll out. I've already got some in development, but I'm gonna work with some people to get some style of games that you like. I know you guys like your Donkey Kongs, your Pac-Mans, your old school games. So we'll see what we can do to get a Playdead Live brand on some of those types of games. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys think that we're just, winding down after year number 4, let me tell you, we're just getting ready to kick it into high gear for year number 5. It's going to kick off it, right? See, Ray, that's the type of feedback that I want. Galaga, just, all kind of cool stuff that we can implement into our online Burn Arcade. We'll have crypto, we'll have kills tokens, and we'll have dead dimes as well. So we're doing it. We are doing it. Yeah, see, I see the excitement there. We've got a box event coming up in November. We got a Black Friday event coming up. We've got a pet battle next weekend. This weekend's Battle Royale. Next weekend is pet battles. So just a ton of cool stuff. Not to mention Castle Strike will be coming around the corner. How about a big special shout out? I see you, Trigger. It is date night, everybody. So, again, just show that excitement that you guys have, the love of Playdead Live. And like Craven said, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We've been doing this for far too long. All right, let me show you guys a little bit of something here. So we've got, look at the standings. Standings always get close in the middle of the year, don't they? You got Ark with 14 wins, 8 losses. Mir 12-9. So Mir only one back in the loss column. They were going to play Monday. We rescheduled that game. But again, super, super close between those two teams. And just when you think like, okay, Ark's up here, Mir's up, look at VOX. VOX like, hold on. We're 10-9. If we win tonight, we're only 1 game behind Mir. So VOX is going to be right there. And then SLY's like, we always get hot. We can win 3 or 4 in a row. So if SLY wins a couple in a row, they're right back there as well. So tonight's game is a no raid zone. Each team has picked a zone that you cannot be enraged. You cannot play rages. You cannot be enraged by somebody else, by any other pets. You cannot be the product of Dragonstorm. Look, you just can't be raged at all. You just get what you get. All right? So if you're in that zone, you'll find out. And you can see next week we got Mom's Finest. 2 enemies cannot change, or 2 enemies. You pick 2 people on the other team and you change their class to the class that you want them to be. Pretty cool. All right, take a quick look at PCP Awards so far. A little bit over halfway. Well, I'd say 2/3 of the season's in the books. We've got Bomber. We got Dow up there with 10. Look at Villar moving up there in sole possession of second place. DZ, JJ, and Crimson, number 1, number 2. Range Rover, Julia, Deadly Dimes, 1 and 2. Submarine, JJ and Moon. And Cat. Tank, Justice, Dow and Craven tied for second. And the Temple, we've got Justice and we got B-Dub. Page 2, Animal with 15 aces. Sheila in number 2 position. Ron with the ruffled feather getting the killing blows. Pope is number 2. Stealth Bomber, Ron is the top gun. JJ second. Surrender, Ron makes him quit, baby. Tap out. We call him Tap Out Ron. We got Craven in second place. Watchtower, JJ Craven tied for first. Cat right there behind him. Strawman is Crimson and a whole bunch of other people. Vehicle Theft is a 4-way tie. Ron, Ocean Man, Valar, Bones, and the Bullseye, Kel with 3, B-Dub with 1, and Craven Light with 1 as well. So, y'all know that we have a lot of fun. We had a great box event Did you guys have fun at the box event? Because I thought it was a blast. A literal blast. What did you guys think about the prizes and the giveaways? Were y'all pleased? Were y'all pleased with the little goodie bag we gave out at the end? Yeah. So I'm glad you got scored something that is super, super unique. A grenade, and you only have 1. So believe me, do not try to throw that grenade if you don't own it. That could cost you a game. So right now, those of you that were there for the die roll at the end are the only ones that have that grenade. Super, super scarce. There was 1 given away. So if it's used, don't double dip on that one. If there's one thing in your inventory you need to write down and make sure you don't use it if you don't have it, it's that. Because we will go back and adjust scores and games and who wins based on the firepower of that bad boy. All right. With that being said, it shows you how great these pack events are, that you want to get in box events, that you want to reserve these boxes. Ron, it is roll time, baby. So if you are from ARC, if you are from Mir, give me a number from 1 to 20 because you can score a free pack. We do this every time we have a match. We give somebody a chance to score a free pack. We've given away, I'll have to go back and look and see how many packs we've given away this year, but quite a bit. I'd probably say 4 or 5 boxes worth. All right, get those 1 to 20 in. If you're from ARC, if you are from Mir, I want to see those die rolls going once, going twice. All right, here we go. Let's refresh it. All right, die roll. Number 13. Do we have 13 in the house? Kel, you better tell Riley to start showing up. Missing these die rolls is like missing free packs. Number 9. Engine, number 9. Busy Bee, get off that assembly line. Busy Bee, winning the pack. Congratulations to the best beekeeper of them all. All right, tonight's epic bundle. A lot of these by request, everybody, and brand new gear, brand new ability. Take it from the top. We got Elixir Extreme, Steel, 2 Infernos, 2 Gas Blasts, both by request. 5 post-battle pet revives, Graph, Carb, 1 of each of your waxes. Take you down to the red. We got Cursed Red, Wizard Ruby, Ravage, Combat Orbs, Red Summon Skin, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8, Hostile 9, and by request, T10. Take you over to the gold. We got Blue, Sapphire. So that's Cursed Blue, Sapphire, Glyph Secure, Haze and Days, Seal Smoke, Fear Smoke, Gold Summon Skin, Max Seal Smoke, and don't forget your Sparks Sparks are singular, so a blue spark in there as well. But you know what? Deadly Dimes is going to be adding this to the portal tomorrow. So I'm going to make it a little challenging on Dead Dimes. Let me give you guys 3 Fury 4s and 3 Frantic 5. You guys, we don't care. We don't care if it's hard on Deadly Dimes. Give us the extra. So 3 Fury 4 and 3 Frantic 5, tripling up that bonus right there. Take you over to the green. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Cursed, Blast. We haven't seen that in a while. Disaster AP, Sly Smoke, Stellar, Armor Skin, Thrill Smoke, Super Thrill by request. And up top, we've got Mythic Skin, Immortal Skins. Don't forget you get a standard recipe to do your crafting. I'm going to give you 2 St. Elmo's in tonight's bundle. Doubling up the St. Elmo's for you guys. You get a Genesis gem. And you know what? I'm going to tell you. I like this. I like this ability. It is H10, D8, base 5, AP3, and a brand new ability called Bestow. All right? So, Bestow is really cool because I know all you guys have been in a situation. Bestow is the first time you've got a gear ability that will let you got to do it on your turn. It's not a DI. So you got to do it on your turn. You can take 5 health from yourself and you can give it to another person, might be low in health, another pet that might be low in health, or y'all ever had a wall and that wall was like exactly a brand new fresh wall and you just wish that there was a little bit more of the wall before? Well, if you bestow, you can add 5%. It's kind of like the opposite of shatter. When you shatter, you can take it down, but I could see how bestow, maybe in a situation where a wall has been snowstormed. It does, it stacks, but Craven, it's probably more effective to use it individually. Because if it stacks and say you got 20, and I bestow and now you got 25, and you bestow and it's 30, and somebody else bestows is 35, somebody else 40, then one good hit's going to take that. But if it's like a block and you bestow it and it becomes 5% of the next block, and a little bit later in the game you get a fresh block and you add 5% to the next one, you see how that can work out? So either way, it's good. But it also gives you you can't create more than a black block. So you can't go like uncolored block. But you can add health to a pet, health to a person. So it works kind of like Mend, except you have to give up 5% of yours. And you could, well, yes, but you don't get multiple black block effects on the same wall. So there wouldn't really be a benefit to do that. You're not restoring your wall, you're restoring their wall. Make sense, Julia? You can't use it on your own wall. You can't say, no, it doesn't work like that. You don't bestow your own wall. It's got to be on the opposing team's wall. You don't use it to say, yeah, we lost 20% of a black block, now everybody bestow to get that black block back up. All right. Now, I'm going to show you guys something before we get into tonight's match. So, I got 2 options of Super Bomber bundles. I got one that is like, yeah, it's good. And I got another one that you guys might want to make some noise for. So I'm going to pick which one, but the more noise you make, I think that's the better one. I don't know, Craven. I only see like 3 or 4 people. All right. Yeah, some people are like, yeah, somebody in my faction got a bomber bundle, but I didn't get it, so why am I going to rate? I don't see the life. I don't. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm starting to see it. All right. So you guys might be helping somebody in your faction. All right. Tonight's regular bundle, we got Dimes, Crimson, Pope, B-Dub, Football, Cat, Dow, Flyrod, Craven, Trigger, Valar, Moonshot, Bones, Father Ron, Jim, Samurai, Justice, Jules Busy, Die, and Kel. All right, okay. Now you guys are doing it. Here we go. All right, I'm going to pick the good one. First thing you're going to notice with this one, oh my goodness. Guess what? We replaced. You guys picked the right one. There are no Vlad's Verdict in the Super Bomber. The lowest non-specialty grenade is now a D300 Wedding Crasher. Y'all remember when Wedding Crasher used to be the top of the food chain? Now look at this. Oh my goodness. That is 16 Wedding Crashers, and we've never done this before, 16 Goliaths. I think the firepower just went a little bit crazy, right? 16 Wedding Crashers and 16 Goliaths. I remember when Goliath was 2. All right, specialty grenades, Oracle, Vapor, Seismic, Lithium, Snowstorm, Rapture, Elmo, Red-Eye, Dud, Glitch, Jin, and Top Hat are all 2 each. Unicorn is 1 each. It will always be 1 each because it is unique. It's a unicorn. So all of your specialties in the middle are 2 each and a unicorn. And you know what? Guess what else you got? You got 4. Never before have we done that. 4 monsters and 200 loader grenades. Right? I tell you guys, we hook it up. Kel, let's see who all rocked these bomber bundles tonight. Oh, wait. Oh, you guys want more? Hold on. You want something else in here? Is that what you're trying to tell me? All right. I'll tell you what. We're going to throw in the big daddy of them all. We're going to throw in a gavel grenade. So now you got an extra. The gavel grenade. Okay, tonight, you know what? It's still close to Halloween. I'm going to give you the biggest, the baddest, the coolest grenade ever invented. The Grizzly is going to be 1 Grizzly and 1 gavel. So if you showed up for the box event and you participated in the die roll at the end, you got 1 Grizzly. And now if you pick up the bomber, you got another Grizzly. And look at it. It is cluster 10. It is the only grenade in the game, highest damage, and it is double the loaders. That gives you damage 380. 380. All right, that's it. Kel, let's see it. And you can put load if you want. The thing I'm going to tell you is, if you throw a Grizzly, we're taking 10 loaders out. The inventory team is taking the 10 loaders. You don't throw it unloaded. It is going to create a crater. So the most that a person could have is 2. Most only have 1. All right, Kel, let's see this bomber bundle, and then we are going to get down to tonight's epic match. We ran a few minutes over, but these teams play super fast when they play each other. Usually, VOX and SLY is the fastest game that we have played. Depends on how much dancing Ron does. All right, and remember, it is called the November Bomber Bundle because we only offer it. No, the middle column is 2. The unicorn is 1. All those specialty grenades, Dimes, everything up there is 2. The unicorn is the only specialty grenade that is 1. Grizzly is 1. Gavel is 1. All right, we got Dimes, Valar, Cat, Dow, B-Dub, Julia, Bones, Justice, Pope, Animal. You better believe Animal loaded up that bomber bonus. Kel, Football and Craven, Tiny and Rye, MPC Unforeseen, and add Sheila to the war bundle as well. And remember, you get 1 shot at these bombers. So I know I got requests before 8 a.m. this morning because the month clicked over to November and people were saying, is the bomber ready? Believe me. So score it now, or you may not see this bad boy till, who knows, middle of December. All right, there you go. Let's get down to business. I got a feeling we're going to see some of those tonight. All right. Tonight, if you are Football, Dimes, Bones, Craven, Ron, Cat, J-Law, and Crimson, give me your pre-match buffs. All right, we got J-Law, Bones, Ron, Crimson, Football. Craven Light, Dimes. And Cat. All right. There you go. They're up on your screen. You know what to look for. Let's take you down to the SLY Swamp, everybody. Here we go. We've got tonight's starting lineup is as follows. In the DZ, and unable to play any rages because VOX chose to lock out the DZ. You see that big X there? Is Football Master. Football Master followed by J-Law the Wall in the other DZ. J-Law followed by Craven Light. Craven Light is the captain. He is sieging, and they have chosen the battleship. Craven Light followed by Crimson. Crimson is in the tank zone, and they chose the tank. Crimson followed by Dimes. Dimes is in the rover zone. Dimes is challenging. Dimes will be followed by Father Ron. Ron in the bomber zone, sieging, and he's the captain. Ron is followed by Bones. Bones is in the bomber zone, and Bones will be followed by Cat in the rover zone. Sly is chosen to put an X in the temple, which means VOX cannot enrage if they are in the temple. All right. That's what we got, everybody. We got a little time to make up for. Remember, timers cannot be challenged. We are officially on the clock with Football Master. Football Master, you have 20 seconds to get your move in. All right, beats the timer. Going to go Boss to Main Street. Boss to Main Street. Boss played in 1 with Cap in 3. Going to go over to Fantasy Island. And he's going to pass it. All right. Fantasy Island and pass it. That means Team VOX, you're taking it. And it is. We like this one. No smokes can be played in round 2. End a round on a blue block. And the first to get to 4 straw men. Great combination. Medium difficulty. Again, you don't have to do it, but if you don't, the other team's getting a mission. So each team sort of got to decide, Do we want to go after this, or do we want to stop somebody really, you got your options. All right, Fantasy Island. Love to see that in play. Okay, let's kick it over to the fastest player in the history of Play Dead Live. J-Law the wall. You got 20 seconds, J-Law. All right. Dime's going to play Purple Cipher, which means it's a legendary play as a DI. She can choose to change one of those, and it becomes a random. Dimes. She's going to get rid of the straw man. All right. Ron, the new challenge is Calls an Avalanche. No smokes in round 2. End around on a blue block and calls an avalanche. Ron, give me a 999 if you got it. All right. J-Law, any changes to your move? Now that we've changed the mission, I don't know that there would be, but just confirm with a 999 if you want to keep it. All right, so move's going to stay the same. So J-Law is going to put Ward on Crimson. Drop a seal. Gold Spark to Craven. Rage Elmo to the Watchtower. Craven, let me know if it hits. It does hit. First Watchtower lit. And an Elmo. All right, let's go from J-Law over to Craven. 20-second timer, Craven. Timer's up. Nerf timer. If it gets to 0, he will get a nerf. Beat the nerf timer. Going to steal Crimson's Kang. All right. Let's put him in the battleship. Gets in the battleship. Let's give him a cannonball. All right. We do get a double line. $25-point penalty for the double line. Yep, he knows. But he got it in before Ron. So he does get boss over to the other side. Craven playing boss in 1 would cap in 3. Ron, are you there? You going to let me know what you think about that? All right, he says wait. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the Cronin roll. 1 to 6 would be 1 point of rage. 12-sided dice, looking for a 1 to 6. It is a 8. No rage bonus from Cronin. All right, Mythic Dark Blue from Crimson. All right, so it's going to reduce the firepower of the next grenade. Let's put that over there. Craven Light, does the Mythic Dark Blue hit? You got gear absorption, so it'll take 20. It'll take you down to 10. Going to use absorption, so Craven stays at 100. All right, so he steals her Kang. Cronin's resolved. Battleship moves to their DZ. Send Smoke to Crimson. S8 Vlad's to bury the dead. And Crimson cannot render. Now, he took Crimson's crown. With the Send Smoke. All right. Craven, you know you double dipped on that, right? Okay. So he mind flayed, it's what I mean by that. And he does do both. So he mind flayed Crimson's render ability, but he also stole her crown, so she cannot render unless she goes into the temple and retrieves the crown with the Send Smoke. All right, so Crimson's gear is right there. But even if she gets it, she still can't render because he mind flayed it as well. Just letting you guys know what's going on. If you take the gear, you take the ability. But she does lose the stats as well. Stats and ability. All right, let's go to Crimson. 20-second timer. And the only way you can get the gear and the ability back is to go into the temple, right? To retrieve your gear. Told you guys Send Smoke was good. Timer's up. Craven cracked the Send Smoke code. Nerf timer. She beat the timer and the nerf timer. Dark balls to their chest. Gonna unholy the Sin Smoke. Nice. Play an absorption. Standard ammo red gel to Straw Man, mass destruction 2. Mythic Dark Psycho from Dimes. Play the Dark Psycho. Crimson cannot use a legacy item on her next turn. She does get Dark Boss in 1, cap in 3. Could be worth 25 extra. Crimson does the Mythic hit. Now you do have absorption and you have gear absorption. So let me know if the damage from the Mythic goes through or no. The damage does not go through. All right, she's going to play absorption. Okay, so what that means is she's got a gear that you guys don't see. She just played one, and she plays the absorption ability, which really is going to be 3. So the absorption ability gets rid of 20. Her gear, which you don't see, gets rid of the other one, and she manages to keep the one she just played. Okay? The gear always is the first one that's used up. All right, let's go over to Deadly Dimes, 20 seconds Dimes. Dimes beats the timer easily. Thank you for that, Dimes. Dimes going to jump into the rover. Go to the temple steps. Mythic Kang, Furnace Wand. Means no one can go above 6 this round. Red wands are out of play. Where's the Mythic Kang going, Dimes? Dimes with a tire. Which boss? All right, put on Main Street. Could be worth 63. Navy to the temple. Absorption. Send smoke. Going to steal Cat's crown. Same rules apply. Cat, you don't have the ability to render unless you go into temple and retrieve your crown. Rover, temple, Kang, wand, smoke. Absorption, Navy, and mind play Cat. No mass destruction either. So Cat currently no MD and no other. Ron, you ready? Are you fired up or what? Here, Ron, here's your timer. Ron beats the timer. Red Watcher to the Watchtower. Going to seal. Move to their DZ. Render dimes. Dimes get rid of a couple pets. All right, so we know it takes at least an F5. Ron also getting 10 points from Watcher. All right, so give him the points. Takes an F5 to get that Watchtower with the Red Watcher on there. One second. Yep, it is 10 points. Sorry, it's a Red Watcher. I had to get his points right. All right, going to Judas the shot over to their straw man, Ron. Pet's good, seal's good, movement's good, shot and render's already been taken care of. Does the Judas redirect? Does hit. Let's light up straw man number 1. For football. And because he lights it, he does take I don't think football can use a legendary because he's tied up until his turn. Football cannot use a DI for the same reason he can't be attacked. So, no Judas. Team SLY, anything else that you would like to do? Red Psycho from Craven. If football will get control of himself again at the start of the next round. And that Navy grenade got rid of the nerf on their grenade, so I'll move that. All right, so second Psycho is taken out. Does stop the shot. And Ron's going to use absorption. Going to keep his gear absorption. but the straw man is not lit. All right, let's go over to Bomber Bones. 20 seconds, Bones. Bones says no cyborg. All right, Bones will be there for a little bit. We'll see her in round 3. She can't use any of her DIs or anything, but no cyborg for Team VOX. And last, let's go over to Cat. 20-second timer, Cat. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beat the nerf timer. All right, Cat is going to get into the rover. Let's give her a tire. Go to the temple steps. Mythic Kang to Crimson's boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Gonna hinder dimes. Spruce to the temple flame. Puts it out. All right, Rover's good. Steps good. Mythic Kang good. Let's give her a pet repel. And at the end of the round, Cat will rotate into the temple. They didn't have a prevention. That was tough. I see what they were doing there. When Cat rotates into temple, she does get her crown back. So Cat, you now have your full gear. Dimes are going to rotate you into the temple. Give Dimes a blessing. Give Cat a blessing. We'll give halos to Craven, J-Law, Ron, and that's it. We'll dim a Dragonstone over on this side. Dim a Dragonstone over on this side. Vox with 25 points. SLY with 0. Since Craven took theirs, but Ron went to the other side and they occupied. And that's the end of round number 1. All right, football, you have control of yourself again. Round number 2, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. He beat both timers. Mythic Kang to Craven's boss. Possible 63. Dragon Smoke, Inferno to Straw Man, and Mass Destruction. Ron says wait. All right, Dragon Smoke. Let's leave that one alone. Inferno, Ron plays red-blue. No longer has gear absorption, so the red will take football down to 90. And let's go over to J-Law, 20 seconds, J-Law. J-Law beats the timer. Starting out with a Mythic Kang, possible 63. Dragon Smoke, Sly Spark to Craven. Standard ammo red gel to the Straw Man. Craven says wait. Now you got that Judas Ron. Dragon Smoke, we'll light that. Going Judas the shot. See if it's going to hit. Does hit. Let's light it up. All right, we'll light that one up. And then 10% to football is going to take him down to 80. Smoke from the Straw Man. Kang's good. Dragon Smoke's good. Sly Spark is good. Shot is redirected. It is no good. All right, let's go to Craven Light. 20 seconds from the boat. Your pet damage is nerfed 25% because of the Sly Spark. Craven Light. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. He beats both. Beat the regular timer and the nerf timer. Red Kang, Main Street Boss. Move to the Ozone. Red Kang by Craven could be worth 50. Mass Destruction. Absorption. Light Straw Man number 2 will take out his absorption immediately. Kang, movement, absorption, Straw Man, Mass Destruction. Let's go over to Crimson Tide. 20-second timer. Got a good crowd tonight. Good to be back playing Faction Wars again. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats the nerf timer. She's going to get in the tank. Let's give her a cannonball. Both teams now have cannonballs and tires, so we will get sentry guns. Mythic Gideon gives Sly another minus. That's a minus 28. Render Dimes and Spruce to a straw man. Dimes, drop 2 more pets for me. Remember, we only have 6 on the record. Football's going to intervene to Spruce. Tank's good. Gideon's good. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a mind play. Mind play. Dimes, you don't have to render. You cannot. Hold on, hold on. Dimes, delete that. She's actually mind flaying you, so you cannot render anyone yourself. Okay? All right, Tank, Gideon, mind flay, and a Spruce to straw man is intervened. All good. All right, give Dimes a second since I just asked her to delete. All right. We are going over. We got Dimes, Ron, Bones, and Cat. Dimes, 20-second timer starts now. Timer is up. Nerf timer incoming. She beat both timers. She got the move in as I was starting it. She's going to move to the DZ, drop a seal. Right here beside Ron. With a seal. Going to play Renu to light a straw man. And hit one of their Kangs. Inferno to a straw man and mass destruction. We're up to 4 MD. Gold blue from Cat. All right. So Renu is going to light one for free. Renu's also going to attack one of their Kangs. It is a Mythic 4 Renu. Inferno to the straw man. Going to be a gold blue from Cat. Dimes playing the absorption ability. And a Tanner from Cat. All right. Dimes moves to DZ, plays a seal, plays Renu, light a straw man, kill a Kang, and an Inferno. The straw man is lit by Renu. The Kang is not killed because of Tanner, and the Inferno is stopped by the gold blue. Gold blue, the damage of the gold is absorbed by Dimes absorption, and we already calculated the mass destruction. All good. All right, let's go over to the Messenger of the Lord from the DZ. 20-second timer, Ron. We got Ron, Bones, and Cat. We'll skip Bones, so it's basically going to be Ron and Cat. Ooh, MBS. Ron bringing football into the MBS. Tricky. Going to surrender, but we will not see Ron until round 4. So Ron will be out of play, but he does get a ruffled feather. He does get a white flag, and he does get 200 from the MBS. But costly 2 rounds, possibly. We shall see. Sneaky Ron doing Ron-like things. All right, we go to Bones, we skip Bones. And we finish it up with Cat, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Nerf timer. Did not beat the Nerf timer. I'm sorry, she did not beat the regular timer. She did beat the Nerf timer. So she just loses a time bonus. Gonna move to their tank zone. Roxy put out a straw man and Navy to a straw man. All right. Double douse. Put out 1. Put out 2. That is the end of round number 2. Captains, give me your subs. Probably one of the first times we've ever seen this. Nobody in the temple this round. Nada. So no blessings. Straw man, 5 points for SLY, 0 for VOX. Bones going to play Elevation Wand. You cannot play Elevation Wand. Because you do not get control of yourself until your turn. All right, dimes. Losing her seal. In halos, we had dimes and J-Law. It was 25-25. All right, so we got J-Law heading over to the side. Great job, J-Law. Trigger coming in. We got Football Master heading out. Tiny coming in. So it will be Tiny, Trigger, Craven, Crimson, Dimes. We'll skip Ron. Bones, and Cat. All right, so before we start the timer, I've got a 50 and a 63 for SLY. It's 113 points in Kangs. First flag on the board. And Tiny, let's start with you. Great job tonight, Zach, as well. Maybe we'll see you later. We'll see how the subs go. 20-second timer for Tiny. Our player's playing good tonight. Temple. Tiny moving to the Temple. Boston Main Street. Tiny playing Boston 3 with Cap in 5. Max Seal over to Dimes. Inferno to Strawman. Light Strawman number 2. It hits, going to get rid of Tiny's absorption. Trigger cannot use mass destruction. All right, Temple, Boss, Seal, Inferno, and Mind Flay, and Ron says it all hits. They did use smokes in round 2, as we saw on multiple occasions. So we get a mission bonus for Team SLY winning the mission. And they will have a stealth bomber in the final round. Let's go over to Trigger from the DZ, 20-second timer. Trigger, Craven, and Crimson. Beats the timer. Trigger going to head to the Temple. Luna Lamp to Crimson. Mythic Kang to Crimson's Boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Craven wisely says hits. That'll be important. We'll get to it in a minute. So Temple, Luna Lamp to Crimson means she can play 3 H9s. Mythic Kang to Crimson's Boss. Going to steal Dime's Boss. Render Dimes. Dimes, now you have to get rid of 2 pets. Plays a Seal. And does not like the Watchtower because she is unable to rage inside the Temple. Elmo does hit. So she does get 10 points for the Elmo. But cannot rage. Moves to the Temple. Luna Lamp. Mythic Kang. Steals a Boss. Seal. Rages are not allowed. Elmo's good. Render. All right, let's go from trigger over to Craven Light, 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Craven moving up to coast, and we do have a dim Dragonstone, by the way. Craven in the bomber zone. Going to play Cosmic Guard. Going to put Ward on dimes. Going to bring out his ghost ship. Now, the ghost ship, pretty important. So, not only does he immediately switch out his pets, the ghost ship shatters the stone in the zone. So, he dimmed the ozone. And he shattered the ruby in the bomber zone. Immediately occupies it. Going to play a seal, an Inferno. Going to hit him before his seal kicks in, so we're going to take Craven down to 90 health. Going to Revolt Crimson. So the highest potion she can use right now is an H9. And she can use 3 of them because of the Luna Lamp. All good. Like SLY been doing a little homework. All right, let's go over to Crimson Tide. She's in the tank, and she's in the tank zone with a 20-second timer. Actually, hold up. Before we get to Crimson, we're going to cap her boss. And I've got 3 Mythic Kangs that are going to cap. That's 189 points. And the Dark Boss is going to cap. One flag to 1. Craven's Boss is also going to cap. And there's a 63 for SLY. So it should be 2 flags to 1. And all the Kangs have been recognized. All right, now let's go to Crimson. 20-second timer. Timer's up. Nerf timer started. %, nerf. This will be for 25. All right. We get the second timer up. She's good. Crimson moving to the DZ. Ward to cat. Dragon Smoke can only affect this one because the other one is shattered. Give cat ward. She played a double smoke, so she gets no seal. And a hinder to Bones. So you have Bones of -1. All right, movement's good. Ward is good. She played Dragon Smoke, so she can't also play the seal. And she does play the hinder, so she gets the ability. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Deadly Dimes from the Rover and the DZ. 20 seconds. Dimes. Remember, Trigger stole the boss, but can't steal the Dark Boss. Craven Light did get a bullseye as well. Thank you for that. Going to move to their tank zone. I'm going to move to her tank zone. All right, and also, I need to go back. Dime's previous move, she was in her own DZ. I moved her to the wrong spot of the map. So she is actually on this side. It will not matter except for last round is 0-0, not 25-25. Would have been neutralized, okay? Now we're going to move her to her tank zone. And we're going to play Dark Boss to the other chest. Actually, you know what? Sorry, I got my maps backwards. She was right. She's on that side. Never mind. Scratch what I just said. It is 25-25. I know you guys are all confused. She was on the right side of the map. Now she's just moving down. She went from Rover to Temple to her side down. All right, move to tank zone. Dark Boss to their chest. Dark Boss could be worth 25. Revolt to Crimson means Crimson, the highest you can now play is an S8. You've been revolted twice, so even though you got that ability on you to play 3 H9s, you can't play them because the highest rage is now S8 with Revolt 2. Dimes of the Seal and Thrill. F5 Snowstorm. Ron says it hits. All right. Black block, green block. And let's roll the Snowstorm. 10-sider. Block number 10. That final block is frozen. Probably not terrible. We'll find out later on, right? All right, frozen block number 10. All right, let's go from Dimes over to Ron. We skip Ron. Let's go from Ron over to Bones. Bones, you are back. 20 seconds. Beats the timer, Staff of Sable. She cannot be feared, nor can, or no smoke can affect her, nor her pets. Going to go Slush Wand to Crimson. It's going to cut Crimson's rage in half as long as she's in the tank. Roxy Strawman, S6 Goliath loaded to the wall with Mass Destruction. It hits. All right, blue wands are off the board. Goliath's going to hit a little bit harder. Green block, blue block, 15% of a blue block. I got 85 blue remaining. Light a straw man. Crimson with the Chromica, cashing in on the points. And the final move of the round goes to Cat. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Cat moving up to the bomber zone. Boss to their chest. Boss in 3 with Cap in 5. All right, I'm going to play Dolly. Let's back her up. Cat, you get a pet play. You want to keep the boss? All right, boss to their chest is good. 3 and 5. Everything else backtracks. Both cyborgs are out of play. All right, end of the round. Give a halo to Crimson. DZ, I got VOX 25. SLY 0. Strawman 25 SLY. 0 VOX. Blessing for Tiny. Blessing for Trigger. All right, got the final round of the first half. We'll start out with Tiny from the Temple. 20 seconds, Tiny. Timer's up. Beats the timer. We got Mythic Kang. I feel like you played that. Nope. Nope. Mythic Kang, good. Seal, Inferno Strawman, Mass Destruction 2. I like Strawman number 5. Taking Tiny down to 90. All good. Let's go over to Trigger from the Temple. 20 seconds. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Nerf timer is up. Second nerf timer incoming. This will be for a 25% nerf to the attack. Timer is up. This will be for a 50% nerf to the attack. This attack is nerf 50%. Ron, this is the final timer. If we don't get a move in, we skip her turn. Do we have Trigger ready to go? Final timer. All right, we have to skip. Craven Light, your move. 20 seconds. All right, we got the move in. She might be lagging by about 3 minutes. All right, I'm going to allow it. Fear smoke. Fear smoke tiny and rebuild to stone. Craven says, wait. Phantom Cape to fear smoke never happens. All right, let's go over to Craven Light. Yep, we got the move in. You're good, Angel. No worries. Craven Light, 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Gonna move to their rover zone. Jumping out of the boat. Repel, Dune to spread the flame. And an Inferno. 2 for 1 shot, Ron. It does hit. It is overkill. But Craven Light wanted to light the 6th one. When he lights the 6th straw man, he does get the Torch 6 award. Craven Light with a 50-point torch. All right, from Craven Light, we're going to go to Crimson and the DZ. 20 seconds, Crimson. Got Crimson, Dimes, Ron, Bones, and Cat. All will get moves this turn. Timer's up. Nerf timer for Crimson. First timer's up. This is for a 25% nerf. Beats the second nerf. All right, she is going to go D9 to their Kang, Seal, and Torment. Craven Light says wait. She can play to Seal. She cannot play a double smoke, nor could she have targeted Bones either way. Craven sticks to the Tanner. All right, so Tanner stops the shot. Crimson does get the Seal. Amy would not have been a valid target, but it is the second time that VOX used a double smoke. So we're going to give him a -5, double smoke. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Dimes. 20 seconds, Dimes. Timer's up. Beats the timer. She's going to move to the O-zone. Mythic Gideon. Giving VOX minus 28. Little Dusty Cat. S6 Goliath loaded to the wall. Going to hinder Cat. Dimes does have a point of hinder. It's going to make it S5. We'll finish off the blue block and take out a blue block. No carryover. All right, Ron, welcome back to the game. 20 seconds, Ron, up in the portal cave. Timer starts now. Beats the timer pretty easily. Ron moving over to their rover zone. Pet repel. Moxie put out a flame. Navy put out a flame. And a little more mass destruction. Craven Light, double straw man hit. Hits. Let's put out number 6. Let's put out number 5. All right, we go from Ron over to Bomber Bones. 20 seconds, Bones. Just feels different when Ron's on the field. It's like, Ron, where you at? He goes running into portals. All right. Colossal Kang. To Main Street Boss. Could be worth 73, Bones. Gonna go Seal. Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall and hinder Crimson. Crimson now has a point of hinder and 2 points of render. And it hits. 5 Wedding Crasher. Red block, 70% of a red block after your mass destruction. 30 red remaining, so 2.3. And the final move of the first half is Cat from the tank zone and dusted. 20-second timer. Timer is up. Nerf timer incoming. All right, going to go Voyage to steal their submarine. Splash Tiny out. Sub steals, give Cat a wave. Gonna move to their DZ. Cat's going to move to their DZ, going to Talon Crimson to the other DZ. Snowstorm loaded to the wall. All right, Void steals their sub. Tiny's out of the temple. Cat's going to move to their DZ, Talon Crimson to theirs. And the Snowstorm is thrown. Tiny's going to prevent it. All right, that means we get an avalanche and a 75-point move at the end. VOX 75. SLY 0. Captains, give me your second half subs. Get a blessing for Trigger. Strawman, 25 SLY, 0 VOX. Dimes loses her seal, Ozone. Crimson loses her seal, Ozone. Cat loses her pet repel, Ozone. Avalanche. Bones. Seal gone. Tiny. Seal gone. Craven. Gone. Dimes absorption. Gone. All right, Trigger heading out. Job, Trigger. Put you on the right side. I am completely backwards tonight. Justice coming in. Sir Tim coming in. Good to see Sir Tim in the game. Ocean Man coming in. Animal coming in. All right, take a look at the map. This is what we got. We got Ocean Man, Justice, Craven, Crimson, Dimes, Ron, Bones, Cat, Animal, and Tim. Animal has sent me his move. It will not be changed. If he is running late, that move has to be put in. If he's here, he'll put in his own move. All right, so before we get started in the second half, we are going to cap Tiny's boss. And I've got a 63 and a 73 that's going to go with it. 136 points. Flags are now 3-1. Ray, I think you're ready to go, right? He didn't even wait. Robe of Render. Justice. I'm not sure if you have 6 scoring pets, but if you do, you have to sacrifice 4 of them. While you're figuring that out, we're going to go boss to Main Street. Ocean Man, boss in 5 with cap in 7. Dropping a seal. Actually, Justice, don't even worry about it because he's putting a render on you too. You have no scoring pets. All 6 are gone. Robe of Render plus Render 2, don't even bother. Boss to Main Street, Seal, Inferno. Y'all, can you do me a favor? He used to be, he's still Ocean Man. But can y'all call him Render Ray? Because I like it. Render Ray, it just kind of, it fits. He's never not going to be the Ocean Man. But tonight he's Render Ray. All right. Boss, Inferno. And we are going to hit him with 90. He's down to 90% because of the straw man. All right, Justice. They're coming after you, man. Good to see you in the game. You got 20 seconds, Justice, from the DZ. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming to Justice. Oh, he beat them both. He's good. Justice moving over to the temple. We're going to go boss to Main Street. We got a challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Justice playing boss in 5. Cap in 7. Dropping a seal. Snowstorm loaded to the wall with more mass destruction. Craven says wait. Gold blue from Bones. First blue of the game. Gold from the gold blue to Justice. It's going to take him down to 80%. You don't get to choose temple sides when they nerf the temple. You always occupy your side first. The second one is the opposing team. Like I was doing, like, no, I don't want to go to that side. I want to go to the other side. I love it. All right, let's go from Justice over to Craven. 20-second timer. You always occupy your side first anyway, Ron, regardless of the style. But I love the strategy. Nerf timer. All right, he beats it. Move to their tank zone. Red Midnight to Cat. Max Seal. Also going to max Spark Cat. S6 Dud Grenade to Cat. All hits. Cat, because that dud hits, the next grenade you throw is a 50-50 chance of being a dud. There we go. We'll give you a little skull there. All right, I'll give you the absorption. In the future, guys, the absorption needs to be done before the next player gets their turn in. Got to be posted before the next player goes. Justice play an absorption, which will keep that gold damage from the gold blue. Movement's good. Pet shocks Cat. The spark keeps her in place. Max sealed himself. And then a dud grenade. All right, let's go over to Crimson from the tank zone. 20 seconds. Crimson Dimes and Father Ron. Timer's up. Beats the timer. Thank you for that. Talon Cat. Cat cannot be Taloned because she is static sparked. Mirror Smoke is good. And you did play a Talon, and there are other people that can be Taloned. So pick another player and another location. Mirror Smoke to Main Street Boss. An animal is going to prevent it. So D9 is shut down. And a target besides Cat has to be Taloned. Ron to the temple. All right, Ron gets that side of the temple that Justice wanted. Ron to the temple. Mirror Smoke on the Main Street Boss. The shot to Main Street Boss is prevented. Let's go to Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes We have your Dark Boss is going to cap. Flag number 4, 4 flags to 1. 20-second timer to dimes. Turn into a priestess. Put ward on animal. Dimes again, if you guys can, when you type it, please do not refer to him as a name. Let's keep it at animal because it is in print. Pet repel. And I do have to move her to the no zone. Dimes in the no zone to get in wall range. Priestess, ward, repel. M7 monster loaded with ignite. Double mythic sonars. Turn to an M5 Navy. It's 30% red. Takes down to 30. Takes down 65. You got 35% red left. 1.35 red blocks. Let's go over to Ron. Ron, 20 seconds for you. Beats the timer. Going to go Gold Benny. Cannot be stopped because of the mirror smoke. After Benny hits, mirror smoke goes away. Going to move to their tank zone. Going to turn Dimes back into a warrior. Nicely done. Waited for the priestess and then turned her back to a warrior. Well done, Ron. His attack is not stopped, so he gets no Vex. Or he plays the Vex, but his attack wasn't stopped. And M7 standard ammo. Ocean Man's boss. All right, first, Gold Benny. Ray, your boss, getting hit by Gold Benny. Down to 89. Ron, M7 standard ammo. Down to 63. Ocean Man's boss into 63. Benny will continue to hit. Still killed. All right, let's go from Father Ron over to the OG Bomber Bones. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Bone's going to send a gold Regis over with Mend. Going to put Torment on Ron. H9 Lithium loaded Ron. Going to heal for 29. Going to take Ray's Boss back up to 92. And the Lithium's going to be shut down with Legendary Horus. All right, Regis gets some of the health back. Torment smoked Ron. And the Lithium is stopped. All good stuff by both teams. Let's go over to Cat. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. Mythic Poe to Main Street Boss. Can't be stopped. Mirror Smoke to that boss. M7 Super Whammo, Red Gel to the boss. Mirror Smoke is not resolved yet. And Vex. If it is stopped, prevented by a player prevention, add Rage to the next player. Craven says wait. All right, we start with Mythic Poe. Mythic Poe going to take Ray's Boss from 92. Down to 70. Animal's going to evoke the shot, not preventing it. M7 Super Whammo, very good weapon, but it becomes an M3 and cuts the damage in half. Still taking Ray's Boss from 70. Down to 48. All right, we go from Cat over to, and Cat's Boss did cap. So we got 2 flags to 4. Let's go from Cat over to the Animal. Joe, 20 seconds. Again, if I say it, it's not show. You know what? I guess it could show up. It'll show up in the transcript. It's whatever. I guess nothing I can do about it, right? Get in the turret. Animal getting in the turret. Boss to the side chest. Playing Boss in 5 with Cap in 7. Going to put Torment on Cat. S8 Goliath loaded to the wall with Mass Destruction. Animal with the gold bar, baby! Boom! Light him up, Joe. That's what we call him. If you're gonna say his name, call him Light Him Up Joe. Animal, resetting the wall. Right there. All right, using the Goliath, Ron said, got to let this one go. And let's go from Father Ron. I'm sorry, Ron let that one go. Let's go from the animal over to Sir Tim, 20 seconds. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. It's for a 10% deduction. This is for a 25% deduction. Beats it. All right, go turn into a ninja. Get in the turret. Boss to their chest. Playing boss in 5, cap in 7. Render animal. Gonna have to sacrifice 2 scoring pets. Might not have a lot, so that might get the job done. I think we had that question before. Maybe you guys can help him out, Tammy Craven. And the S8 standard ammo red gel. Yeah, I got it. I'm reading it, Tim. Gideon and Kang. And it hits. Weapon. On the low end, but can't be stopped. And the mirror smoke is gone. Is going to take Ocean Man's boss from 48 down to 35, mostly rage. Ocean Man's boss sitting at 35%. Ninja, boss, turret. He does get the turret bonus. Hold on. $33. All right. Down to 33% after the bonus rage from the turret. You guys ready for a little Dragon Storm? Let's go, Dragon Storm, everybody. We're going to roll them. 1 to 4. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Rage 4, Dragon Storm, a true Dragon Storm. Round 6. Ocean Man. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Send Gold Kang over to Animals Boss. Could be worth 55. Torment to Crimson. I need to give out a couple of awards here, a couple of bonuses in a second. Inferno to Strawman. Does hit. So before that hits, let me go back to last round. Justice with a blessing. Strawman, 50 for SLY, 0 for VOX. DZ, Ocean Man with a halo and 25 for SLY, 0 for VOX. Craven Light, I got you down for 100-point siege. Is that what you got? All right, everything else should be on the money. Now let's get to Ray's turn. He's going to go Gold Kang, Animals Boss, Torment Crimson, Inferno, to Strawman, which is going to light Strawman number 6. He doesn't get points for it because it already happened. That is going to break his seal. And we bump up the mass destruction. All right, let's go to Justice from the Temple. 20-second timer, Justice. Beats the timer. Mythic Kang to Sir Tim's Boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Mirror Smoke to the Boss is not resolved. Okay, it does hit. That's important. Mirror Smoke is not resolved. There is no S8 and no Dragon Storm Rage because he's in the Temple. Would have been an S12. But that's the no rage zone. So it is just a super whammo shot. And it's not stopped. So with no rage, it's going to take Ray's Boss from 33% just down to 25%. It is surrounded by Mirror Smoke. Kang, Smoke, no rage, super whammo, and Vex was not stopped. Let's go over to Craven Light, 20-second timer, Craven. Timer's up. Go Red Regis with Mend. $27. Take Ray's Boss back up to 42%. Little Haze and Days to Crimson. Gold Spark to Ron. M7 Snowstorm. Sir Tim going to intervene it. All right, let's go to Crimson, still in her starting tank zone, 20-second timer. She is tormented, but she does get the effect of Dragon Storm. Timer's up. Nerf timer incoming. Beats the Nerf timer. Crimson moving to the temple. Put Tigress on their wall. Nerf it a couple times. Double Mythic Kang to Main Street Boss. Seal and Thrill. D9 Whammo. Red Gel. All right, so next attack can't be prevented. So Double Mythic Kang does hit. Gets rid of the Mirror Smoke. D9 can be prevented because the Mirror Smoke is gone. So Sir Tim is going to intervene the shot. Wait. Huh? Oh, never mind. That's a turn before. What the hell? All right, I got you. Hey, I already had that. Okay. It's like, I'm not drunk. Move to Temple, Tigress, Double Mythic Kang, Seal and Thrill. It does hit. All right, so we're going to start with the Double Mythic Kang. Takes it down to 20. And a D9 with the juice on it is finishing off Ocean Man's Boss, Crimson Tide. Flipping Main Street and getting a ruffled feather. She was on the good side. Of the temple. Let's give her a seal. All right, let's go from Crimson over to Dimes from the no zone. 20 seconds, Dimes. She is on the nerf timer. 10 seconds left. She beat the nerf timer. Did not beat the regular timer. She's going to move down to the bomber zone. All right, 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got to check something. All right. I did a quick check, and it would not have mattered because the power of Crimson's weapon. But Ron, Kat, Tim, the remainder of VOX, you do not qualify for Dragonstorm because you never relit the rebuilt Dragonstone in the bomber zone. When it was shattered, Trigger built it back. You never played a second Dragonstone. So Dragonstorm is for SLY And again, it didn't matter. Justice didn't get the rage. Crimson did not need the rage. But Ron, Cat, and Tim, you do not get the bonus from Dragonstorm. All right. Dimes, moving to the bomber area. Jin Shi. Dune to Light a Straw Man. Torment to Tim. H9 Napoleon. Justice going to intervene it. All right, and Dimes, all the straw men are lit. It will fizzle. So movement's good. Jin Shi gives -1. Hinder to 3 players. Doom does nothing. Torment, H9. Justice shutting it down. All right, let's go over to Ron. And Ron, you were tormented. 20 seconds. All right, Ron with the Cyclone. Ron, who are you going to move that torment to? All right, going to move the Resolved Torment with Cyclone over to Animal. And it is resolved. So it immediately goes on. Mirror Smoked Animal's boss. Thing just got serious. Craven says, wait. And a Mind Flay. Taking away Bones Ignite. Oh, he's fine. Yeah, he has range with the shot. Remember, chests are level. Chests are in the middle. Because he's not throwing a grenade. All right. Animal's going to evoke it. You're right. There was no smoke, nor was there any green smoke on it showing that it had been rebuilt. You rebuilt it. So, yes, I didn't put the smoke back on it, but you still rebuilt it by trigger and never played a second dragon smoke on it. I mean, I will try to help you with the visuals, but when it's shattered, you guys have to know that. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a focal point of the game. When they're going after it, just something you got to get all the way through. And if I miss it, just catch me that I miss it. But, certainly if you guys knew to rebuild it, you got to know to put the smoke on it. All right, going to evoke the shot to Animal's Boss. After the evoke, Ron does get the F4. Actually, he doesn't get the F4. After the evoke, going to take Joe's boss down to 92. All right, go from Ron over to Bones. 20-second timer, Bones. Red fouls to Craven. Give Craven a 20% bonus. Seal and Thrill. M7 Monster loaded. Mirror Smoke. With Shifting Winds. To the Main Street Boss. Air Wands are out of play. Render Tim. Drop 2 scoring pets. And the monster hits. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We do have Tigress on it. So that's going to prevent some of the damage, the first hit, and then that'll drop down. Black, green. To the Tigers. 70% green. I got 30 green remaining, Bones. And that Tigress will go over to that block. And we're going to go over to Cat. 20-second timer with a Jin Shi Hinder from the Rover Zone. Beats the timer. Going to the Temple Steps. Dune to splash the Straw Man. Seal and Thrill. Super Whammo Red Gel. Animal's Boss. Going to storm damage. Straw Man will take us down to 5. S8 Super Whammo with a 10% damage boost. S9, sorry, with the thrill. S9 Super Whammo. Craven says wait. Craven going to go Insomnia, make it S6, and a Mythic Sonar. A little bit over a Fury 4, and going to drop her damage. Take Animals Boss from 92%. Down to 79%. Two turns remaining in Dragonstorm. Yeah, I took her down to a Fury 4. Dimes. That's why she went to a 4. All right, last two turns. Let's go over to the animal. Joe, you are tormented. 20 seconds. Animal, Seal and Thrill. Monster loaded. It's going to be an S6 because he gets the turret and he gets the Dragonstorm. But he does have the second charge of Tigress there. After the Tigress, green, blue, 55 blue, 45 blue remaining, animal. The patent and the seal made it equivalent to an S8. 4, 5, 6, and then he got the two bonuses for the thrill and the patent. Final move is Sir Tim. 20 seconds. And the turret is tormented and no storm. Timer's up. %. Mirror Smoke is good. I'm assuming that's a Mythic Kang, maybe. Not sure what the Mythic is. All right, no pet. Mirror Smoke to Animals Boss, Navy to Strawman. All right, with Mass Destruction. Sir Tim, congratulations. You got a Ace Award. Animal with an Ace Award. Captains, give me your final four. Crimson Injustice. The Blessing. Ocean Man with a halo. DZ, slide 25-0. All right, let's get the final four in here. We've got Ocean Man, Craven, Dimes, and Bones. Animal heading out. Good job, Animal. Stealth Bomber's in play. On the other side, we've got Justice, Crimson, Ron, and Cat. Good job, Sir Tim. All right, we can cap a few bosses this round, maybe. All right, everybody, this is the final four. Have fun. And Ocean Man. Started out, 20-second timer. Nothing to cap this round because his boss was decimated. But he's like, that's all good. I'm going to go Faust to Craven. Give Craven another 20% bonus. Max Seal to Dimes. Inferno to Strawman. Going to do a little shattering. That block's going to be down to 20 blue. Ron, Inferno to Strawman. How do you feel about it? Does hit. All right, let's go over to Justice. 20-second timer, Justice from the Temple. Beats the timer. Stasis to Craven. Super Thrill. Blue Spark. Whammo. Red Gel to the boss. He is in the temple. He gets credit for 0 rage. So it is a Super Whammo Red Gel. He does get the shatter. Taking that block down to 75% black. Shot on Animal's boss with no rage. Aim from 7.9 down to 73%. Let's go over to Craven Light. 20-second timer, Craven. Timer's up. SLY missing a rare timer tonight. Stealth Bomber. He's like, dude, took me a minute to get over to my Stealth Bomber. We got a flying stasis. His wingman. Name him Goose. Goose to flying stasis. Red Gideon, minus 22 for VOX. Dusteron, H9 monster loaded with Shatter. Shatter is going to take out that blue block. We'll start fresh. Cat going to prevent the grenade. H9 monster loaded. He does manage to get the dust over to Ron, though. Craven with a Top Gun award, 50 points. All right. Meanwhile, back at the temple. Crimson Tide, 20 seconds. Justice did cap. I'll get to that in a second. All right, Crimson beats the timer. So before I get Crimson's move in play, let me cap this boss on Main Street. 4-3. Flags are getting close. Stasis to dimes. F4, Super Whammo Red Gel. Animal's boss with Shatter. I don't think you can prevent it. I think we put another stack of mirror smoke on it. Yep, not preventable. It's going to hit. Well, is there anything else you would like to do to it? You can't prevent it. Oh, you're right. You're right. Justice did. Justice got rid of the mirror smoke. Good call. Yep, back-to-back hits. Justice hit it, and he played Super Thrill. Shot is prevented. Stasis is good. Shot is stopped. Shatter is good. All right, let's go over to Deadly Dimes. Dimes, 20 seconds for you. Let's go head on over to the Rover Zone. Inferno Strawman and a Shatter. Shatter is going to take that blue block down to 75% blue. And Inferno Light Strawman number 6. They're going to prevent it. It stays at 5. All right, 3 moves remain. We got Ron, Bones, and Cat. Ron, your move, 20 seconds. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that, Ron. Mythic Kang. Going to Kimuri to the Ozone. Going Holy the Dust Smoke. H9 standard ammo, red gel. Animals Boss, going to use gold sonar. Add that 15% nerf to it. H7. Add mass destruction. It's a good hit. Take Animals Boss down to 49%. After the nerf. And then there were 2. Bones, you're up. 20-second timer. Boss will cap. So they went first. Animal was the last player to go, so Animal's boss does cap at the end of her turn. $55-point King. Boss number 4. Dune will spread the flame. Grenade is stopped. All right, and the final move is Cat, and at the end of Cat's turn, Sir Tim's boss will cap. Cat, 20 seconds. Final move of the game. Beats the timer. Moves to the DZ. Orcus to Ocean Man. Put out a flame. Shatter down to 50. All right, Craven, first thing we need to do. Well, I needed to see if it hit. There's a 50-50 chance it doesn't hit. So, doesn't matter though. It would have been the first dud ever. Maybe to hit, maybe to not hit. But there's an intervene, so it's good. Orcus cannot be stopped. So it splashes. The Navy won't matter. It's the final move of the game. But it is intervened. And that is it. We got a few things to add up here. Let's give a blessing to Team VOX. Let's cap boss number 4, Team VOX. $126 points in Kings. Five flags to 4. Dimes in the rover zone. Did get the occupy. Ron in the ozone. Congratulations, Ron. You got the siege. All right, let's see. Let's roll it. Let's see if it would have hit. Ron says roll for fun. Cat, I'm going to let you call odd or even. Odd. Let's see if the first dud goes through. It's even. Dud. Stop the grenade. That could have been important. If it would have been a pet attack, that would have mattered. Dud would have stopped that, and then Amy could have used the intervene on a pet. But the Orcus can't be stopped. So, just something to keep in mind. First time a dud has been played on a player. 100% effective. You can't argue with that. All right, let's take down some of these walls. We've got 2. Blue, red. Other side, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blessings. All right. I agree. This one was a little one-sided tonight. Great match, a lot of good moves, but certainly Vox got out to a rocky start. A lot of mistimers, a little bit of chaos. They got it together about midway through. So we know Sly's going to pull it out, but the question is, we'll get the final score and see how close it was. But you could kind of feel the momentum early in the game. But we got a few things to calculate, so let's do the math here. We'll be right back. Congratulate each other for a very, very good game, and I'll give you guys a total here in a second. All right, everybody, we are back. I'll give you guys a real quick recap and then call in a couple things. There are a lot of PCP points tonight. So start out with the flag game. Flag game, VOX pretty strong. They had a plan. They flipped Main Street, tried to do a little damage to Joe's. Didn't quite get there, but on the road, barely losing a flag game. SLY 900, VOX 750. Walls were a different story. VOX didn't really have a wall game tonight. They did a couple shatters, but other than that, kind of left the walls alone. 450 for SLY, 100 for VOX. That's a 350 point advantage to go with the 150. So already you're looking like about a 500 point lead. Strawman, they expanded the lead, 255 to 0. SLY running away with this point, 750 point lead. Ron turned it around a little bit. We got MBS, Ron 200 points, cutting that lead back down to respectability. It's about a 500 point range. Kang's pretty close, 315 VOX, 367 SLY. Still slight advantage to SLY. Siege and Occupy, they widen the lead. SLY with the Siege and the Occupy, 250 points. VOX only got the Siege, 100 points. So another 150 point advantage to SLY. VOX chipped away a little bit with the Watchtower, 25 to 0. But SLY got a Dragonstone, 25 to 0. Timers was rough. Probably the roughest timers we've had of any game ever. VOX missed a third of the timers. They had 10 timer penalties, only getting 200 points. SLY only missed 3, 270. That's a big point advantage right there. So, big advantage going into PCP. Could VOX make it up in PCP? Well, they got a white flag. They got 2 feathers, a cannonball, a tire, a wave, an ace award, and 50 PCP DZ points by J-Law. 225. But let's go to the other side. We had a gold bar, cannonball, tire, torch, bullseye, ace award, Top Gun, and 100 PCP DZ points by Ocean Man, 350. First time we've ever had this, both teams in the negative in extras. There weren't a lot of Elmos thrown. There were a couple dark bosses, a Chromica, Red Watcher, but VOX actually was even. Not in the negative, they were even. They gained 55, they lost 55. Over on the other side, SLY was a negative 28 net. We also had a 40% bonus to Craven's PCP points, adding a bonus 80. Final score, all SLY tonight at the Swamp, 29-19. VOX, bet the under tonight, 1,915. 1,000-point win for Team SLY. They were looking sharp tonight. They had a plan, and they executed that plan. Certainly, VOX will be back, but not VOX's strongest game. They were hot and didn't have it tonight. Great job, everybody. I enjoyed it. Regardless, win or lose, always a lot of fun. Good stuff. I learn a lot every time you guys play. Enjoy tomorrow night. Remember, we are back with trivia tomorrow night. The trivia circuit is live. You don't know what type of trivia it's going to be. Could be word search, could be trivia, could be crosswords. Show up, play, have a good time, get yourself into rankings. We just started last week, so you're new to it. You got a chance. It's a 12-week circuit. If we don't see you tomorrow night, we'll definitely see you Friday night for Gavel's Gauntlet. Have a good night, everybody. Don't advertise on the channel. Joe. See, I'm calling you Joe now. All right. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.